Good morning, folks, from Cape Camping and RV Park in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, south of St. Louis by, 2 hours, something along those lines, hour and a half. Cape Girardeau, it must be a vacation kind of community or a resorty kind of a town. I have to go check the water out. You're right on the river. I have to go check that out, maybe for lunch. But it appears to me that's the case. And certainly the retail that goes along with this area would dictate or indicate, let's say, that's the case. This is an interesting kind of a spot. It's really basically what must have been someone's backyard, call it what you'd like, parking lot, turned into a campground. The campground itself, very flat and level. The roads are wide. Entry was easy. I'm going to say that check-in was really easy because no one was here. And they are not here on Wednesdays. I don't know what other days, but for sure they aren't here on Wednesdays. I will take it a step further and say when they're not here, everything is locked up. So the pool, the little mini golf course, the kids' play area, and the bathhouses. Now I see a note on the bathhouses saying that they are open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., which makes no sense, but that's how it is. And I would assume that the closed signs on 2 of the 4 bathrooms is for mechanical challenges. Don't know that part either. So I'm going to share with you that getting in and getting done was easy. Getting my reservation was in fact also easy, but I'm going to say it's because maybe be it reputation or otherwise, has already kind of made its way into being a bit of a challenge if you're looking for a more hands-on kind of a stay. This is not it. But again, I am also going to, as I always do, give credit where due, and there are some good things about the campground. Again, entry was easy. You are right next to, there you go, car wash. So until people decide they're done car washing, the jet stream is right over your shoulder. That aside, you do have LP available. I don't know when, but LP is available. These roads are very, very nice, solid. The money has definitely been spent on that aspect. The spots or slots diagonal across, pull-throughs are, again, wide, well-spaced, and certainly accessible without any challenge. This is the pool area as it is, and the kids thing. Again, if you're not chasing that kind of thing, well, then none of this matters. And that's what I make sure to emphasize start to finish. I can't remember the last pool I've been in. So I'm not worried about that as much as I am ease of departure, ease of sign in and paperwork. So here's what you see. And again, apart from this morning at 5:30 when they came up to try and clear one of the drains at the car wash, it was a very peaceful overnight. There's the Sedona restaurant and Seis Amigos restaurant. So, as said, easy access to food along with several other things. There's a very nice pond and walking path. You'd have to go through the lawn, but you can wind up on the walking path over there. And it looks like the neighboring development uses that as their morning exercise. There are several rigs in here, some of them longer term, but for the most part, it looks fairly itinerant. And again, wide turns, fabulous blacktop, good solid connections. We'll show those in just a minute. And I'm going to assume easy departure, as I was kind of noting there. I think it probably will be. And a good overall visual. This is a very nice, green, very clean spot. There is a community room right there. I have no idea what access is. There is the bathhouse that I mentioned. And I'm going to say there was possibly laundry, but I can't, I'm gonna have to go back and take a look at my notes on that one. Hookups are, as you see, well located, solid, has cable. They're dated, but certainly functional. And no challenges, including getting to sewer and water. Doc and I wound up with a good space. Be rolling out tomorrow at some point and headed for Memphis, Tennessee. Again, you can see the location of everything. And I will be hooking up water and sewer here in the next few minutes. I got in a little later last night. The cable does have probably 25 channels or so, which is nice, and it's solid. It's not questionable. So that too was a plus. Overall, I'm going to give Cape Camping a sideways thumb. Some big pluses. Very pretty, certainly reasonably quiet, particularly for having a car wash next door. The hookups were great, solid power, solid water and sewer. The bathhouse being closed, other than 8 to 6 on 6 days a week, not so sure about that. 2 out of the 4 toilets were closed. That too, not so sure about that. Having no one here at check-in, not so sure about that. Having no access to the community room because it's the closed day, not so sure about that. There are some things that are definite negatives, but for the most part, if what you're trying to do is roll in and roll off the highway 55 on your way north-south, and you need a space and need a place, this definitely would be worth a look. All for now.